Good morning, YouTubers. Oh, I got a little something different planned this morning. I've taken a few days off of filming because firearms season for deer hunting started this last Saturday. So I've been busy doing that. Before you all ask, no, I haven't gotten anything. Just heard a gunshot. It's like World War III around here now that the season started. I haven't seen a thing. Isn't that weird? I guess they're changing their habits. Rightfully so. So, one place I haven't been in a few days is I haven't walked our fence line. The line that I put up, the electric fence to keep our neighbor's cattle in her yard. It's on the other side of our pond, a little bit down a slope, and I'm wondering if deer are getting back in there because they could be using our pond as a water source. So we're gonna go take a look, and I thought I'd bring you folks along with this morning. So let's go have some fun. All right, the first thing that we gotta do is we wanna disconnect this thing here. We could try to cross under it, but that would be ouchy. So we're gonna disconnect that, then we're gonna go under it. All right, ready, and, oh God. Don't trip, guys. There we go. All right, now before we go out on our adventure, I am gonna plug it back in. I might stop talking here as I go because I do want to kind of sneak up around this edge and see if they're there. I don't think they will be. It's not foresty enough for them to make a bed down there, but maybe they did. Who knows? They could have. I have seen deer along the ridge over here. I'll show you. That ridge. They stand there periodically. I see them at dawn. But I haven't seen them in a few days either. Oh no, that's not true. I think I did see them once this past weekend. Or at least my wife saw them. I was out in the field, in the other direction, of course. Alright. I'm gonna go radio silent, so to speak. And I'll let you guys see what I see as we walk. Alright, well there's definitely no deer down here. The other good thing is that our fence is still looking like it's in pretty good shape. Back, you might be asking, how often do I walk this fence line? Well, to tell you the truth, not very often. I did walk it almost every single day when I first put it up. Our neighbor's cattle were coming into our yard like clockwork. Every morning they'd come in at dawn, and every night they would come in at dusk. But once I got this fence up, they didn't even try to come in. They maybe tested the fence only a handful of times, and they did reset our circuit breaker, which powers the fence, I think once, because we have it on a GFI outlet, which may not have been the right way to do things here. Goodness gracious, it is very wet back here, which is unfortunate, so I'm gonna go traipsing through the mud. Anyway, so I haven't been back here in maybe 2 weeks, maybe even 3 weeks, guys. It's been a while. Anyway, so the fence line looks good. Let me show you kind of what it looks like. what was happening is they would get into this pasture and then they'd jump over and then they'd be in our front pasture and then they'd come right up to our house. Not good, folks. Okay, fence line looks good. I am so happy at how well this electric fence has worked out for us. It didn't cost a whole lot to buy or put in. Now, we didn't have to buy the Energizer for it. We already had that at our place when we bought it. But we did have to buy all the posts, these white posts here, and then of course the tape that is the electric fence. But it wasn't very expensive. Let's see. I think it was maybe $500 or less is what we paid for it, I think. It's been a while now, so I can't remember. And you're probably also going to want to know how far we ran it. Well, let's see. In total, I think it was probably 1,750, so 1,750 feet. Less than that. I can't give you an exact number because I didn't do a very good job when I ran things out here. But roughly, I think I put 600-ish feet going west to east, and then I ran, I think, over 900 feet going down. So to round up, we'll say 1,750. All in all, I think it was a pretty good deal. The electricity to run the thing is not very much at all. It doesn't cost hardly anything on an electric bill, which is terrific. And it's kept the animals where we want them. So I think we'll actually be using something like this in the future when we get animals of our own. It's way cheaper and just more cost efficient than running a traditional barbed wire fence. People are wondering, oh man, is it worthwhile to walk the fence? It sounds like a lot of work. Well, maybe. But here's the way I look at it. You know, I'm walking this fence line. It is using up my time, but I'm walking, I'm getting exercise. So, you know, I figure it's kind of a win-win. You know, we can use this wonderful invention, electric fencing, to keep our animals where we want them very effectively, as long as I just go walk the fence, which is giving me exercise. Okay. So let me show you this. I haven't been here very long, so I could just be making stuff up. Do you see this blade of grass here that I'm holding in my hand? We have had frost, and so, you know, it's starting to die back. But look at the top. Do you think frost caused that on the top to turn brown like that? I don't know. I actually think that with our strong winds, the top may have reached our electric line. It's quite possible. And I have heard that it literally chars any vegetation if your current's strong enough. So it could have hit the fence line. All right, fence line walked, exercise in for the day. Let's get down to the barn.